Hello, and welcome to Green Fruit Gaming. We're going to be checking out the trailer for Toy Story Retro Roundup and Toy Story 3 Complete Edition. Uh, I don't have any nostalgia for the Toy Story games simply because I just never had them as a kid growing. I mean, I had one for the PC, but we just couldn't ever get it to work, so I didn't really get to play it. I believe that was a Toy Story 2, maybe, but I don't know. I've always heard that Toy Story 3, it's in a lot of like hidden gems lists. So yeah, I've heard good things about it. So I'm curious. They're going to be doing this retro roundup. What's all going to be in there? Because they have one of the Toy Stories on the PlayStation Plus for PS5 that had some headlines when it came out. So let's check it out.
To infinity and beyond!
Okay, so yeah, Toy Story 2 is going to be in there.
We'd always try new things, right? If we're making any kind of game, it's like, well, what can we try that's new?
They're a notch above everything we've been seeing up to this point.
This is different. This is gonna be special. We were trying to just make the best Toy Story game that was ever made.
I've also seen on a Flandreau's channel that there's different versions of each Toy Story game, and it already, I mean, just it's showing here Game Boy Color. Then I believe we also saw some of the PS1 or maybe N64 version of it as well. So I'm wondering if is it not only going to be these games, but also the different versions of them. I think that would be really cool to put together. And A Bug's Life. Okay, that's a interesting throw in there. But we got Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. I'm pretty sure this is the one I had on the for PC. It was a disc. I don't think our computer could do anything, for gaming at the time. I would be interested in checking it out again, though. Buzz Lightyear Star Command. I remember the animated show, and of course the movie. Of course, animated show. They're all animated, but no, I do have some nostalgia for that. Toy Story Racer. I did play that a little bit, but it wasn't really my favorite game. But yeah, it was launching on a. You can't really see it behind me here, but there's lock into place. Whatever. Nintendo Switch is also coming out on, but we're only halfway through. Let's see what else is coming. But again, I do wonder what versions of these games we're going to be getting for each of these.
Entering debris field.
I wish I could make that go away. I don't know. Retro Roundup. It's intriguing to me just because because I have seen those Flandre videos breaking down the different versions of these games, and I would like to see the difference between the Game Boy Color and the PS2 or N64 version. And yeah, just I believe the first Toy Story was on the Atari 2600, I believe. But I don't know. We will I mean, this is being made by Atari, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll be picking it up, but for those people who do have nostalgia for it, uh, are you gonna check this out? You gonna wishlist it or whatever? Who do you really think this is for? Because I don't know if this is like for kids. Like it seems to like have some kind of like interviewer type stuff. I've never seen this version of Toy Story where it's like a Doom clone. That's interesting. But yeah, no, like I don't know really who who is this for. The Bugs Life, essentially they threw that in there. They didn't show any of that. But yeah, no, that's Toy Story Retro Roundup and Toy Story 3 Complete Edition. Uh doesn't really look like the graphics are any better than they were on the Xbox 360 and PS3. Did it release on PS3? I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. It with Toy Story growing up, I always fantasized like when are games going to look this good? And I think it would have been kind of cool if, not only did they, remake Toy Story 3, but they actually made it look more like the movie instead of just kind of maybe upping the resolution, which it seems like it's really all they did here. Uh, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is Green Fruit Gaming. I'll do something later.